All right, y'all, because get in here so we can talk about this latest episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now, this might be the finale, but I had done forget. So before we get into it, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and get down in these comments, because y'all already know we finna have to talk about it. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, y'all know how they like to start them out with a little filler scene. We only gonna talk about one for real, because that's the only one relevant. Erica Banks, Erica Racine, and let me just say also, I'm pissed because why would y'all put all these Ericas on one season? Okay, them hard E's make my throat hurt. Keep on Erica. It's too much. I'm about to start just saying last names is what I'm finna do. Okay, you better be glad we done made it to the end before y'all introduced another one, because it would have been problems. But anyway, and Jasmine, they all pole dancing, and Erica Banks' old heavy baby, her having ass, sit up and invites them to not even Rasheeda, to Spice's performance for the album track. And it's just like, why would you do that? You know better, and you knew what you was doing, being messy. Now, Jasmine did ask her if it was okay for her to bring a +1, and this is important. Later on, we're gonna find out who that +1 is. Right now, we just found out that she say it's a man. All right? Because you been showing up with these Captain Saber hoe ass bitches that you call friends, but we ain't even gonna get into that. Sierra meets up with Spice. She walk in with a stank ass attitude already. Spice looking at her like she crazy. What, Gwan? You're not even gonna say hi to me? What's the problem? Sierra with them lips. No, Spice, I'm not gonna say hey because I'm still mad at you that you let Amy do that this. And see, what I love about how Spice broke it down to her is that she just told her, she like, I offered her a space on the track because she's a rapper. I can't control what the girl write. If you feeling away, then what you need to do is get on you a track. Baby Sierra didn't waste no time pulling out her phone and saying, I already did. Now, the little song that she did play for Spice, it wasn't bad. I'm not mad at it. We also find out later, it's a whole lot of shit that come up now that we're going to have to remember for later. So y'all put a pin in it. But we also find out later she did have help with her rap. I mean, you know she got to have help. Sierra is not no rapper. She do a whole lot of cooking over there. She might do a whole lot of hair, lashes, whatever the hell she do in the glam shop. But she ain't no rapper. So, you know, it's not surprising that somebody helps her write. Now, once she plays her version of her diss, Spice going on ahead and let her be on the album and come to the showcase to perform. And my thing of it is with Spice, like, why are you putting them through all of this? Because if it's called a cast album, hell, Sierra part of the cast. If you're going to let Shekinah big booty ass be on there, then you might as well let Sierra be on there. Neither one of them are rappers. They're both like hairdressers and do other stuff. So if you're going to let one be on there, you need to let the other. It's only fair for you to call it a cast album. But she tells Sierra that it's cool. She can go ahead and be on the album. Or at least perform on the showcase. Rasheeda and Kirk, they sitting down. He done got back in the house. Did we ever doubt that he was not? They sitting down talking, and Rasheeda get to asking him these questions again about these text messages. Rasheeda, I don't understand what is wrong with you at this point. We done all seen the damn text messages. Carly sat up and took screenshots. They put them flat right round to the screen so everybody can read it. And it was enough in there to show you what way the conversation and the dialogue was going. That's what I feel. It might not have been in there for you to solidify that they actually went through with it, but it was enough in there for you to know that your husband was requesting that of her, at least to give more money for Cannon. And so why are you still asking about this? I'm sorry. You done let the man back in. You done forgave him. The shit should just be over at this point, y'all. I think it infuriates me because I feel like they playing in our face. I feel like Rasheeda really don't care about this shit. She's already over it. She done got through with it. Now, sure, I'm not going to say that she can't get triggered. You know, the fact that she do have to keep filming and more stuff is coming up. But it's kind of like, you know he done had the child, which is the worst thing. You do know that he still is trying to talk to her, which is another bad thing. And you still ain't leaving. So I just think that they need to dry this storyline up between Rasheeda, Kirk, and Jasmine. I'm sorry. And I feel like Jasmine know that's coming. And that's why she keep acting a fool round to the last of the episode. Like, she really is. And we gonna get to that in a little bit too. Now, they kiss, they make up, they hug it out, which they should. Like I said, he back in the house. You might as well kiss the man. Gone. What you need to do, Rasheeda, is take a pair of clippers and cut his hair off. Because I don't remember Kirk being this messy when he was around her rocking the bald hair or the bald head and the earring, the hoop that K. Michelle was talking about. I just don't understand. It's something about when they grow that hair out and have to use that sponge to do their curls. It get to them, y'all. Mark my words. I'm telling y'all, that will be happening to a whole lot of these people. Now, anyway, everybody starts arriving for the ciphers of the A showcase. You got multiple people on stage. They practicing. Chaotic and Bambi, they step up off to the side and they start talking about this whole Scrappy situation. I don't even know why. Well, I guess in hindsight, it's like we done already seen the drama outplay on social media. So it's not fair for me to say I don't know why they talking about it because it was happening live when they talked about it. So Bambi asking Chaotic about what's going on between him and Scrappy. And Chaotic just like, I feel like Scrappy mad because I took him off the YouTube. My whole thing with that is, if you already had a conversation with Scrappy, like, why would he be mad that you took him off the YouTube? It has got to be something deeper than just you taking him off if y'all already had previously discussed that. I mean, am I tripping, y'all? Like, if you done already had a conversation with your friend about something that they gonna do, why would you be getting mad at it when he actually does it? It just doesn't make any sense. Now, if it is money involved, like maybe Scrap didn't expect Chaotic to get a certain amount of money or something like that, now he mad. Now, that's a difference. But I really wouldn't understand why Scrappy would be mad about him just taking him off if he already knew. Chaotic, or actually Spice comes up and tells them that she bringing everybody out at one time and they're going to all perform cipher style, which I do like. Since everybody got to perform on the same beat, it kind of just makes sense for them to all do it cipher style where everybody's waiting in the wings in the back. But you see who all's going to be there. And then they just step up when it's their turn to get on the mic. Also, y'all, I forgot to mention in this scene is where we also find out via Bambi that Chaotic is the one that helped Sierra write the diss track towards Scrappy. So also, I think that timing played a part in their friendship breakup. Because not only are you taking him off the YouTube, but now in Scrappy eyes, he probably looking at it like, you also helping bitches write diss tracks against me. And for me, I don't see it like that. I feel like Chaotic is good at that kind of stuff. Erica needed help. And he's petty and he knows how to talk, like, on both sides of the fence. So I just feel like Chaotic is an obvious choice. I feel like that's why he gets a lot of flack on is he or is he not this or that way. It's just because he knows how to go in on both ends of the spectrum. He's just a writer. He can do all of the things. And that's why I don't be understanding why, they be acting like they don't want to give Chaotic his things on here. Because he did not start here on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. He came from a whole nother franchise. That's what they be failing to remember. Everyone else starts getting there. You got little conversations going on in the back. But basically, Lil Zane and Ashley, they talk. She comes up, pulls him to the side while he was practicing. And she's telling him that her son might go stay with his dad for the school year because she don't really know the nature of what's going on with them. And my thing of it is, kudos, bitch. Do what you have to do for your kids. That's what you said. Zane got the nerve to cop an attitude with his short ass. After you done sat around here and caused all this drama with a child that's not even yours biologically, you mad at me for what me and my child father decided to do for our kid. Get out of here. You don't have no grounds. And I love that Ashley nastily checked him about that. Because she's like, you'll be okay. It was a lot of things going on that I didn't know either. And I had to deal with them. So you'll be all right. Give him a kiss on the cheek, baby. And walk on away. Zane standing there looking confused in daze. And I don't know why. Get yourself together. He over here talking about, so y'all had these conversations without me? Yes. They're the parents. The actual parents. You over here lost and confused about a child that you let keep your last name. And you don't even have none of it. I mean, it's just all ridiculous on your end. And for you to have the nerve to try to cop an attitude with her just lets it be known what kind of man you is and what you be on. I'm glad you feel away, to be honest. Now, Yandy and Mendices, they sitting there talking. Yandy surprises Mendices and have a jeweler come in. He got a collection of rings, and it looked like watches, maybe bracelets was in there, but basically she wanted him to pick something new since he done lost the wedding ring and ain't found it or thought to want to replace it before now himself. None of that. So Mendices looking all skeptical, but in the end he goes ahead and picks out a ring and puts it on. And I just feel so iffy and cringy about this because I honestly feel like it's kind of Yandy begging him to put a ring back on. And granted, I get it. They're married. He's supposed to have a ring on. But Mendices keep getting in these confessionals talking about it's his choice and that he's not focused on the ring. He's focusing on rebuilding his marriage. And I kind of feel like looking at his face, y'all know he got one of the, y'all ever seen Wallace and Gromit? Mendices got one of them faces like Wallace, whoever the man was. You just see all his teeth when he scrunched his face up, nose get all shrunken, and he just was looking like, like, why is you begging me to put this ring on? And you know I really don't want to put this motherfucking ring on. But you know what? Because you don't want to spend up a chunk of our fucking money on this motherfucker, I'm going to go ahead and put it on right now. That's what it gave me. It did not give me that he was happy that she bought him the ring. It just gave that, okay, I'm going to put it on to make her happy. And I think at one point he even said that. Now they go in the audience with Shekinah. And Shekinah nervous about performing. I don't know what you nervous for after you done did all this begging and pleading to get on the damn album. Now you on it. Get your ass on up and perform. You act like you a newbie to show business or to anything. But granted, she is not a rapper or a performer. So this is something new to her. But nevertheless, Shekinah, get your ass on up and do what you got to do. Now, Rich Dollars, all right, walk in with his S-curl. And remember earlier when Erica invited Jasmine them to the showcase and Jasmine asked could she bring a friend. This happened to be the friend because Rich come up dapping everybody up and they ask who he there with. He say Jasmine. They like, oh, you mess with Jasmine? This fool, she the homie. Boy, we know what this code for. Yes, we screwing, mind your business. That's all, just mind your business. Don't say nothing else about it. Shekinah like, you should have left her in the car. Like, why in the hell is you bringing her in here? He like, I ain't bringing her. Like, she bought me. She invited me out. You know what I'm saying? So, one thing about Rich, though, he gonna pop up on one of them franchises. He's like Safari. Them niggas cannot die. They are not going to miss an opportunity to get off of these Love and Hip Hop franchise episodes, okay? Whichever one they gotta hop to and make it work, put me with the bitch that I gotta make it work with, and we just gonna do the thing. Now, Spice come out and introduce the concert, and Rallo actually starts. He's not doing the song from the cipher. He starts and does one of his songs or whatever. One thing about it, I think they hunching. Could they be too close for comfort for me? I don't know. It's somebody with Spice and Rallo. Hopefully we'll see it unfold on the next season if they want to bring him back, because he be all up on Spice. And then it's funny you let him open up the show. But backstage while he opening up, you got Erica Banks sitting having her little drink, and then Rasheeda and Kirk walk in, have them all see. Rasheeda got a big old smile on her face. She cheesing, but then in walks Jasmine and Erica Racine, and it's kind of like Erica Banks sitting there looking stupid. Like she didn't know what the hell was going on. Whole time you knew this was a setup from the beginning. But Rasheeda, this is where you be going wrong. And this is why I don't understand why you be asking questions afterward. Why in the hell would you get up and leave? Why would you get up and leave? And you was just questioning him about the text messages with Jasmine and shit. Now she walk in, you know it's going to be a conversation because you specifically say, I ain't getting in their business. And you get up and march the hell out. That's crazy. Bitch, I want to be front and center and hear everything going the fuck on. Because what happened was, and I even hate to say this because this is a married ass man, but when Kirk talks to Jasmine, y'all, is it just me or does he talk to her like he still got a crush on this girl? He be having this grin on his face. He can't keep it straight. And it's just like gives, I like her. Because he sit up and start talking about, well, I want to talk about the Cannon situation. Why in the hell do you want to bring this up now? I guess because y'all seeing each other face to face. I just feel like it should be a conversation for a separate time, of a time of their own, so that feelings can get brought out, points can be made, all of that. Right now, y'all got to do this quick because soon Rasheeda and her hair is going to be on the stage performing. She going to need you to blot her baby hairs so they don't curl up too much and stuff. So you on a time crunch. But he bring it up anyway about the Cannon situation. And they agree on the amount of money that he has sent. But what happens is when Jasmine get up and leave, as she should, because after they got through with that, she said, okay, bye-bye. Got her walked out. Kirk gonna go out and call her back with this grin. Here he go. I just want to, make sure we clear that I took back what I said. Oh, yeah, y'all. And that's also another thing to be noted. He said that he was lying, or it's not even that he was lying. I think that he was just making a statement when he said, oh, you're not going to come to the door in your bra and panties or nothing, are you? And people took it as him saying she's done that before. And that's why she started opening her mouth talking about he was still trying to do it to her. So he's like, I took back what I said about you coming to the door naked. Can you take back what you said about me trying to smash? And she's like, no, because it's true. And that is what lets me know. That's why, Rasheeda, you a fool. Because if you would have heard that shit from his mouth and from her mouth, you would have seen that girl's not lying. Kirk has been trying to smash. But he keep wanting to say, no, I didn't. And then he wants her to say, okay, yeah, because now you taking back what you said, I'm going to take back what I said. And she said, no, I'm not doing that because it's the truth and I'm just going to stand in it. We already know that because we seen the text messages. So we don't even have to go no deeper in that. But I just get so mad because, like, girl, you act like you want answers, but then you sit up and leave when you finna get them. That's so stupid. Now, Spice comes onto the stage and she starts introducing everybody that's going to do the cipher. We just going to go down the list and talk about them real quick. Erica Banks start. Hers was too short for me to really tell if it was good or not, to be honest. Chaotic go. He did okay. Rallo, he go next. He do okay. Rasheeda come out. Y'all know Rasheeda gonna have to give us a little, drop with them knees. She did as to be expected for Rasheeda, honestly, which is okay. Zane, I don't even care, honestly. Scrappy's, to me, was the most best produced, I feel like. His kind of sounded like not just a verse, but it kind of sounded like his own song in the song, if that makes any sense. Like, it was well produced, and I could see why he didn't want to play it for everybody during that practice, because he like, nah, my shit legit. You feel me? We gonna do my shit right, because I done spent money and time on producing this shit. I kind of liked his verse the best as far as production wise. Bambi go next. She got the dancers they out here sea walking and all that. She do okay, but I hate to say it, Bambi. Amy goes after you, and I feel like Amy ate. Amy killed all the girls on the verses, to me. From what I could hear from the little snippets that we got, we ain't heard the whole thing. But as far as stage presence and her bars and what she was saying, I'm going to give it to Amy. I'm sorry. Shekinah go. She does good. She remember her words. It looked like most of them, at least. And she had fun. Her stage presence was good. Because I was scared once she said she was nervous and she was going to get up there and just say it and not move around or do nothing. Honey, Shekinah even gave a little dip and a hop. Big booty. Okay? Be careful on them knees, though, baby. You got a lot of weight going on them. They could pop at any minute. Now, Sierra go last. And she go up there. And this for you, Amy. She goes straight at Amy neck. It was a good verse, Sierra, but I still give Amy her props over your verse. I'm sorry, because Amy's a rapper. She been doing this for a while, so she kind of knows how to mix, master, and have stage presence all at the same time. I just feel like Sierra's was good. It just sounded amateur, But I'm happy that she came and she got in the paint and she said what she needed to say. And she at least did a diss back at Amy and didn't just let her talk shit about her and her diss. All right. Now, Yandy and DC, they was in the crowd, remember, so they don't know what the hell going on. They meet up with Spice in the background. She telling them what happened. Because, oh wait, y'all, I am missing a whole part. So Scrappy, he gets on the mic after Sierra do her diss, because she put Scrappy name all in it or whatever, they go back and forth, and somewhere on the sidelines, which, first of all, let me say this, I don't understand why Scrappy's getting mad, because in the last episode when they was practicing and you knew that both of Bambi and Amy had your name in they diss, you wasn't mad. But then when Sierra come and do a diss, now you getting irritated and you getting on the line because she said that Amy was fucking Bambi leftovers, which she is. I mean, if you and her is talking, that's exactly what's going on. But you get mad and snatch the mic and start saying shit. Somebody whispered to you on the sidelines that Chaotic was the one that helped Sierra write the rap. You decide to dart across the whole stage and try to yoke Chaotic up is what it looked like. And it was a whole commotion. It was real quick, though. They got separated real fast. And broke them up. And my whole thing of it is with Scrappy, he keep trying to say, all I want to do was talk to folk. I just went over there, you feel me? I was tapping him like this. He get to acting crazy, and I'm glad, Zane, at least you doing this right. He called Scrappy out in the confessional because he was like, no, I was with you, Scrappy. And that was more than a tap. You was aggressive. It looked like you was going over there trying to fight that man. I don't even understand why in the hell you did it in the first place. Like, it was just so fucking extra. It does not matter if that man helped Sierra with her rap. Y'all had already established where y'all friendship was when the YouTube channel ended. So you shouldn't have let that phase you, especially if you hadn't let Bambi and Amy's phase you. Why did it make you that mad? So they get broke up. That's when Yandy and Mendices meet up with Spice backstage, and she's asking them, should I cancel the album altogether and not do it because they can't get along? Yandy like, nah, man, this is money. You go ahead and you do that. Ain't nobody got time for all of that. Now, while they talking, lo and behold, here come Jasmine and her crew of side chicks marching in. She coming up to Mendici making all these comments like, oh, okay, I don't look familiar to you. And my thing of it is, you shouldn't. Just like Mendici said, he like, why would you look familiar to me? I know you. I said something. I had a conversation with you. She like, no, but you been to both of our bars before. He like, yeah, I ordered drinks. That's all I did. I wouldn't remember that. I ordered drinks. That's all I did. Yo, come on, Yan. We gonna get out of here because they talking crazy, which I agree. If y'all not gonna say nothing, y'all just gonna accuse the man of being in a strip club, which his wife already know that he be in a strip club. That's corny. That's real silly, honestly. And then they go to leave. Yandy and Mendici go to leave or whatever. But Rich stops them as they leaving and it's like, can we just all talk? Because of course he want the drama too. Even though he there with Jasmine trying to act like he the mediator. Nigga, you want the drama just as much. So here they come out again, getting in his face. And my thing of it is, they talking about he's having an affair with Erica Racine's friend, and she's scared to come forward. So why in the hell are y'all coming forward? If this girl is scared to speak her own truth, it got to be for a reason. Why in the hell are y'all putting the business out there? Because now we want to know who the hell it is for. And Erica Racine decides that she's going to get all crazy. It seems like it's her. That's just what it's giving, y'all. It seems like it's honestly her. If it was going to be anybody, because of the passion that she had and the way that she started talking crazy to Mendici, even Yandy had to step down and get in her face. And she like, no, you're not going to talk to him like that. Not this one. You're not going to talk to him like that. They get into a little scuffle, a little shoving match. It wasn't too much of nothing. But I was proud of Yandy for standing up for Mendici because this girl was all in his face. She was talking to him kind of crazy. I mean, honestly, y'all, did y'all get that it wasn't no girl that Erica Racine knew personally? It was actually her. If it would have been anybody that had anything going on with Mendici's, that's the energy that she was giving off, to be honest. And that would make sense as to why Jasmine is bringing her around more in these scenes. All of that just makes sense. Because who in the hell is this imaginary friend? They get into a little scuffle. Mendici back here fired up. No, go get the car because you let them go first because I'm telling you, if one of them violates you, Yandy, I'm going to go crazy. So he let them get out and go to their car before him and Yandy get out and go to theirs. That's pretty much the end of that situation. But I'm going to tell you, It's a mess, honestly, and especially with Mandisi's recent antics. Y'all seen where he put that video up online of that girl booty. But then you got Yandy being Rasheeda coming right behind him. That's how we get paid. That's how we make our money. What else? And it's just like, you can only say so much to these women. You got to just let them do them, to be honest. They do the ending remarks, basically visiting in on everybody, and that's why I think this is the finale. Bambi and Sierra, they go first. They back friends, courtesy of Amy. They blame that on her. Kirk and Rasheeda, they back together, courtesy of Jasmine. They blame that on her. They done made their situation stronger. I ain't even mad at them. Yandy and Mandisi, they back in rings. I blame that on the jeweler. Okay, because if he hadn't showed up with a box of shit, I don't think that man would have put a ring back on for you. Scrappy in the booth rapping again. That's all we really need to know. He done got on everybody's nerves in the past couple episodes. So, Scrappy in the booth. Good for you. Spice says that she's surprising the cast and she's taking them on tour with her to London. So, I can't wait to see that because, as we do know, it ends up being a few fights in London. I think Chaotic ended up getting sent home. But I'm excited to see when. And I hope they don't make us wait for months for that shit to air too. Because if y'all already got that film, go on throw that up in the episode and let us see what the hell went on. Damn. Y'all make sure to get in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about the episode. And make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn your post notifications on so y'all don't miss when I come back with the next one.